Hi chums. Firstly, Happy New Year to you all. I hope that 2012 is the year you hope it will be. I've been very quiet recently. My wife's been very sick. She's got a chest infection and apparently it lasts for 6 weeks. So I've been making Lemsips and hot drinks and stuff, and seemingly very busy, but seemingly not getting much done either. Leeks. These are leeks I put in. I make the same mistake every year. I leave my leeks in a corner and forget about them, and then in September I remember about them. But these little leeks are called Portobello, and they're actually doing okay. They're doing fine. These ones here are called Neptune, and well, they'll do as baby leeks, but they're nothing like they should be. And this bed here was leeks, but someone's cat got into it and crapped all over the place, so I just pulled them out. I don't know if that had to do with efficiency or temper, but they're gone now anyway, you know. Garlic, everything. Everybody's posting videos about how strange this year is. Look at this. There's my garlic. And like it's 6 or 7 inches high already. So the one problem is it hasn't been cold. We haven't had the frost and stuff we expected, because last year, on the day before Christmas, this year it was 30 degrees warmer than last year. It was 12 degrees and it was minus 18 the year before. So that was it. That's the difference there was, you know. So as I say, we haven't had the frost. We don't know how it's going to affect the garlic, you know. But there's still, we forget that we don't get our winter until February normally. So what I did here was, in this one, I just covered this bed up without really weeding it to see what difference it makes. If there's any different weeding and not weeding, and maybe it'll save a bit of time in the autumn time doing that. The place is just absolutely rotten. Look at it, look, it's just pure mud everywhere. It's been very wet, and that's one of the problems. It's been wet and mild. We're getting winds coming in tonight apparently, which will be colder, but into the greenhouse. And I've just noticed I've got 3 bags of potatoes left, so I'll have to open those sometime. Open them next Christmas and see how they do for a year in the bags. But you can see what our problem has been here. Humidity, and look what it's done. It has hit the cabbages. I haven't been in for a few days. As I say, there are different priorities. Now the ones at the back there, they're looking grand. So I'll pull these boys out when I finish the video, because they're no good now, and I'll keep the ones at the back. But these ones down here, these ones are doing better. These are called Effingham Flower of Spring. So they're really in their element, because they're a cold season cabbage which can be grown for spring greens. And they're coming on lovely. They'll be super in a couple of weeks time, or a couple of months time. And hopefully just in time for me planting stuff in, these boys will be coming out. So I'm getting a bit of stock rotation, or crop rotation, which is helping. I can see I need to see the green, the moss on the top of this here. I still need to build this up because it's very wet. But look at this side. I've built this one up about 6 or 7 inches. No moss at all on this side, and I haven't been scraping at this to make it look nice for you folks or anything. That's just the way it's been for the last few months, since November probably. So I'm happy with that, you know. The little greenhouse, well, we'll see what the temperatures are up here. I haven't had the candle on in the greenhouse. Now if we look here, we've got 13.1 as a high, 5.2 now, and our lowest was 0.2. I'll just change that to Fahrenheit for our friends across the pond. 55 is our high, 41 now, and 32 was our low. So you can see it's very mild at the moment, you know. So I haven't had the candle on down here for a few days because of the humidity. This is the problem here. In case I didn't mention it, where's my finger at? There's it there. This is to do with humidity, I reckon, because the last time it happened, I pulled the 2 boys out that were in this space, and they were grand. And then once it got humid again in the start of the month there, this sort of what mildew, I suppose, or whatever it is, it started as well. So I'll go down and look in the wee house here. Now I've got a design issue here. There's a leak in the roof, and I came down here the other day, and that little puddle of water there, if you can see it, It's not even, it's a wee tiny drop of water there. Is that? Aye. That was down like down a bit of foot into the thing, you know. We'll just open this up and see how we're getting on in here. I haven't really inspected this much. I put the candle on last night and it's burnt itself out. But if we look at the temperatures in here, 13.6 is a high, 5.1 now, and 1 degree was the low. Just make that into Fahrenheit. So we've got 56.5, 41.2 now, and 33.8 was our low. So it's still staying above freezing, which is what I wanted. And if we look at our peppers, I haven't looked at these, so you're seeing what I'm seeing for the first time, you know. You can see it. Those are okay. They're not looking too bad. They haven't got that real mouldy look about them yet. Another one there. What's that there? It's getting even mouldy looking there. But we'll see how they do. I've still got my reserve in the house, but I'm trying to get smart this year. I'm going to try to bring some stuff on in the house, and instead of doing big pots of stuff all over the place, I'm just going to do a couple of little pots on the windowsill, just to get my peppers and chilies started now maybe, and keep them in the house for a couple of months, because it's so late starting here in April. If you're starting March or April, it's taken until nearly August really before the peppers start coming out. So if I start now, we'll see, can I get a sort of 3-month head start on the thing and see how it goes, you know. My pane of glass up there, where are we at? My pane of glass here stayed in, and I got such an eating and telling off from my mates when they found out about the pane of glass falling on me. And they were shouting, "Have you got no friends, huh? Do you think we have no phones?" So that didn't go down very well, that I didn't call them for help, you know. So I'll know that for future. So I'm happy enough. You can see my wee bits of corrugated plastic, or polystyrene, sorry, are still in position. And they do seem to be keeping the temperature up in here. So I'm happy enough with that, you know. But yeah, at the moment, one of my other jobs is I'm trying to tidy up sheds. I'm working in this shed here at the moment, taking out the old window frames that the glass for the greenhouse came in. And I'm taking those frames out and cutting them up and using them for firewood. And that's them there. You can see the shape of them there. I have loads of those inside the shed there. And then I'll put my bamboos in and give them, this will last a bit longer, you know. So that's where we are, folks. Not a whole lot to show, but you can see there's more. There's more garlic there. Starting off. So, I must show you the garlic in the greenhouse. I forgot about that. This is me just in case stuff in here, and it's doing really well. You can see there that's. I don't want to step on the bed, so I'll just do a wee. Oops, that's wrong. A zoom thing. You can see those are doing rightly. I think my lens is a bit fogged up here. Or what is it? Oh, there's moisture in the bit I'm looking at. Aye, my breath is making it actually fog up a wee bit. And those ones there are just, what do you see, they're just starting off really, you know. They started a bit later. They were put in the same day, but they're only coming up now, you know. Whoops, wrong way. So, I'll definitely have garlic for next year. I'm very interested to see how this works, because apparently this is a super way to grow garlic. I think I'm steaming up again here. I'll go outside and finish off. So that's where we are, folks. As you can see, everything is... I'm just looking at the lens. It must be getting misted up again. Everything is kind of through other and dead. But and strawberries there. I took some strawberries out for my friends there. Anybody wants strawberries can have them. And I didn't know what to do with all the other ones. There's all these other ones I pulled out, and I just threw them over onto that pile there. So we'll see how they do, you know. But that's basically it. Why am I getting so misty here? Hopefully it's not this quality when I go inside. Anyway, there you go, folks. That's just a little update. I have 2 more videos to make, and there's one of them I'm kind of concerned about, because there was a whole thing come up recently. Rick Van Man had to put money into his van, and I mentioned my philosophy about buying cars, and I don't want to do it. I was going to do a video about it and show the cars and what you get for the money, but I'm scared of it been seeing that I'm kind of boasting about my cars, you know. and it's really showing what you can get for very little money, you know. But I'll think about it and see what to do, and if I decide to do it, I'll go ahead, and then maybe depending on the comments I'll leave it up or take it down, you know. So there we are, and this misting up thing is getting crazy. That's not fog, folks, that's the lens. Must be just so cold that it's misting. Anyway, all the best now. Bye bye.